Okay, so today we're going to talk about how do you add items to the Stream Deck. How do you add YouTube videos to the Stream Deck? How do you add anything to the Stream Deck? So this is what the Stream Deck looks like. Right here. We got the Stream Deck right here. So this is what it looks like outside. All our settings here. So we have all of these settings on the right hand side here where we can add a ton of different things. So let's just make it so we can see everything like this. Okay, so game capture is where you're trying to capture just the game. We don't actually use game capture anymore. This is when you're trying to get the Xbox to go to the PC. We use a 4K capture utility instead, which is this one over here, right here. So instead we use that. So if you ever need to tweak anything with that, with the Stream Deck, you go there. So you can add an option to screenshot the screen. You just click and drag it over here and then it'll highlight blue and you just click enter. You have that option there. And you click that button and it'll screenshot. You can delete that. You can add recording. Well, if I want to add that on here, I go here. I can add it so we can go 4K capture recording here. So we want to see if it works. I'm going to click the button and see if it works. So now it's recording. You can see this red line here. It's now recording, and if I click it again, it's going to stop recording. So I just added that on there. That's on the Stream Deck now. So that's on there. I can just leave that there. Flashback recording we don't use anymore. That's just where you have that option on so you can scroll back in time and collect something if you forgot to click record. But we don't use that anymore because it makes the computer really slow. Live commentary and mute preview, I don't really know what these are and I don't really use them either. So what else have we got? OBS Studio, we don't use OBS Studio, we don't use Mixer, we're not using game capture, we're not using a soundboard. We are using the Stream Deck, which is just the Stream Deck. You can create folders. You can go into those folders and make more folders. So I'll just, we have that in a lot of different places, like this is the folder here. Timer, if you want to add a timer, and you can put like 30-second timer, you click a button and the timer will start running. We don't really use that. Brightness of the Stream Deck itself, if you want to. I don't use that either. This is Streamlabs, so I don't use any of these things. If you want to stop alerts or something from showing up on the screen, we just switch scenes. I don't really use that. Streamlabs OBS, so we do use Streamlabs OBS. This is where we want to add the scenes. So if you go to Streamlabs OBS, we have all these different scenes here. We have a streaming scene here. Maybe you want to switch from streaming scene to YouTube scene. So what you do is you can add a scene. So I drag a scene over here and it's currently on streaming scene. I can add a streaming scene one there, which is great, and I can add another one on here, which is going to be YouTube scene. So now if I click on either of these on thing, which I'm doing on the deck right now, it switches between them, which is great. We have Twitch here. So this is used quite a lot. So we have chat messages. If you add a chat message, you could have a title that only you see, and you could have it for certain, maybe you want the sounds to come up in the chat and you want to click a button and the sound will come up. So I could just call this la la, and if I click that button, this is what will come up in the chat. So if I click that button, exclamation la 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 la.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Yeah, so exclamation la la will come up in the chat over here because I clicked that button. So you can add, we use this for YouTube basically. So if you want to add more YouTube videos to the Stream Deck, say as a new hero, go into here, main stage, let's call it Meegs. So I paste it over here. This is called Meegs, so I changed that. And I change this to what you want to come up in the chat. So Meegs review, youtube.com/whatever it is, and it'll come up in the chat as that. You click that button, that'll come up in the chat. Pretty simple. Okay, so this will show how many viewers you have, I'm pretty sure. I'm not really sure, I haven't really used that. Clear the chat, you click that button and it's going to clear the entire chat. If you want to start from fresh, play an ad, you can choose the different ad lengths as well. Change the stream title, I think, which is kind of cool. Could probably use that, because we switch from Borderlands to all these other options as well. Put it on sub-only chat, slow mode, follower chat, emote chat if you have like a bunch of trolls coming through. You add a marker, you click the button, you can do that. Create a clip for the last 30 seconds. You can add Twitter, so you want to tweet something out by pressing a button, it'll do that. You just connect it to your Twitter account. YouTube, that's only if you're streaming on YouTube. Custom, if you want to show the CPU, I don't use any of those. Streamlabs OBS Live, if we're using Streamlabs OBS, which we're not. control center. Now this is for the Elgato lights. So you just kind of drag one on over here and we choose the key light here. I've already set up in the background all the Elgato key lights, they're already there. So you don't have to do that, but if they're not working, you go over here, you go to the Elgato control center, and you want to wait there for a second and it should just pop up if one of them's not there, or you try and plus it and try and add it there. But I'll go into more detail into that in another video. So let's delete that. Okay, you can adjust the brightness of the lights and everything, which you can do. We just have that all over here. Lights. So these are all the different options, brightness and temperature. You can play around with those options there. I already went through voice query, and voice mod is if you want to change your voice into these funny different sounds and stuff, which I haven't really used much. Anyway, that's an overview of the Stream Deck, how to add everything to it, and all the different options that I actually use. If you like this video, let me know, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions about how I can improve our Stream Deck, then yeah, let me know. And let me know if you have this Stream Deck here, or if you have the extra large one, or if you have the tiny one. This one's nice. We don't really need much else. We have all the folders we need in here. I'm sure other streamers might need the extra large one. Anyway, let me know if you like this video and if you need any more help or have any questions in the comments below. Alright, bye! Oh yeah!